2006. The Xbox 360 had just come out, and Burger King took the world by storm with a trilogy of games like the world had never seen. We have, of course, Big Bumpin', which is a game where characters bump into each other with bumper cars. We also have Pocket Bike Racer, starring NASCAR legend Danica Patrick, who would later go on to appear in at least one Sonic kart racing game. And then, of course, the legendary, the one and only Sneak King. Imagine Metal Gear, but with burgers and the king. Burger King released all 3 games. To my understanding, I don't know the story 100%. They released all 3 games at their locations. They were $5 each, so under 20 bucks, and you could get all 3. They come with Xbox 360 and Xbox One versions in the set, and I believe they sold over 500,000 copies of these. These were a hit. And look, granted, these did not review particularly well. I think at best, I think Sneak King has an average score of like 60 on Metacritic or something like that. But when was the last time a fast food chain put out major I mean, KFC has the dating sim game, but they didn't print discs for it. This was a whole thing that they did. And years after the fact, I went to a game store and they had the whole trilogy, and I said, I have to have all of these. So I do, and 2 of them are sealed. The Sneak King and Pocket Bike Racer are still in the plastic, but Big Bumpin', I didn't realize until years later, is actually open. So we hate to see that. And Max says, how have I never known these games existed? It was a blip in time. There was maybe a week in the world of video game history where people were talking about these, and then they've just fallen off the face of the earth. I think there is someone on the internet who collects Sneak King specifically. Okay, let me look if I can find them. There's someone who has like hundreds, if not thousands, of copies of Sneak King. Like that is their collection of things. Sneak King collection. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this came up from 2021, and I'm gonna have to set my browser cam again. Oh no, I don't. Here we go. Someone's collected thousands of copies of Sneak King. I have one. This guy has literally thousands of copies of Sneak King. See, how could this game be bad? If this guy loves it so much, he has bought thousands of copies of this. Doesn't even have, he might have the whole trilogy, but just this one game, thousands of copies. And unfortunately, it looks like Sneak King is not going to be converted to be back compat with the modern Xbox stuff. See, it might have to get a 360 or original Xbox to play it. It's kind of a shame, but you know, for a moment in time, we'll always have Sneak King. How much money? Oh, here we go. The exact number of copies. He has 2,706 copies of Sneak King, at least at the time of writing. May have more at this point. And I don't know how much. Oh, the games were $4. Okay, conversion, Canada $5. But still, nevertheless, probably thousands of dollars at this point, Anjum, that they have spent on Sneak King. Absolutely insane. But what a story. What a story. The Burger King trilogy still making headlines almost a decade later. Well, more than a decade later.